guys aren't welcome. Get the f out of here.
You're not married?
No, it's my house.
You're not married?
Period.
Nope. Process here. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna get tased if you don't stop. Stop. Yeah, you enjoy prison. Yeah, you motherfucker.
Here's a wild story about a family and a huge fight that got out of control. What happens when the cops show up and things get heated? This is a story of a regular family night that turns totally upside down. You won't believe how crazy it gets. Stay tuned, you have got to hear what happens next, because it's full of twists and turns you won't see coming. In a usually calm neighborhood, everything changed when a loud fight broke out in one house. A scared woman quickly called 911.
911, where's your emergency?
My dad's being really mean to my mommy.
Her husband, who had too much to drink, was really mad and yelling. Worried about her kids and herself, she quickly left the house and ran to a parking lot close by to get away from the trouble. When the police car arrived with its flashing blue and red lights, the woman was waiting under a streetlight looking worried. The police officers walked up to her looking serious and ready to help. She told them what happened, her voice shaking.
Okay. Were you trying to call 911 when you took your cell phone? Okay. So it's not keeping you from calling 911 or anything like that? You didn't say, I'm going to call the police, and he took your phone or something like that?
No, because I have called the police before, and so...
Just because that would be a separate, that would be a crime. If you're saying, I'm trying to call the police, and I take the phone from you and I don't let you call the police, it's not allowing you to call 911 deprivation. No. Were they present during the argument, or were they asleep during it?
Well, they were, but...
They were asleep or they were present?
They were asleep.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, one was asleep, they're both in their rooms.
Okay, so they weren't witness to the argument. They were in the house but not witness to the argument.
No.
Okay. No, they weren't witness to the argument, or no, yes they were.
Not really. Like, I have a 17-year-old, so he's into it.
Okay, gotcha.
She shared a scary story about how she and her family were in danger. The officers listened closely to every word she said. Her husband, who was angry and trying to control everything, took away her cell phone.
I'm just nervous because I don't have a phone. I'm supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock.
Okay, do you work in Port Orange? Or do you
I work in
Okay, do you have the things that you need for work? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I have my scrubs, yeah.
Okay. You work at Halifax? Or?
No, I work at
At what?
Twin Lakes.
Okay.
Support a house.
Okay. Alright, let me get some information. Are you the registered owner of this vehicle?
Yeah.
Is it you and your husband?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I'm just going to run the tag just so I can get both of you in the car. Okay. So, what are you thinking you want to do for the evening? Do you have somewhere that you want to stay? Or you want to go back?
I'm going to have to try to go over to a friend. I don't have any family down here.
Okay. Well, what are you wanting to do? I saw the call said something about like what your rights are. I mean, obviously, if you guys are married, the house is marital property. You have every right to go back to the house. But if you're thinking, so if you were at the house right now, what we would advise you to do is one of you to separate. You know, one of you.
Oh, he's never going to leave. It's going to be me every time.
Okay. Have you guys had prior instances of domestic?
I called once before because his drinking has increased to the point where it's like, oh my goodness.
Is he an alcoholic, you think?
Yeah, he is. Okay. He is, truly, and it's very sad to me, and it's been hard for me to say. I probably
Sure.
It's not very
tough to go through that. Do you think he's asleep right now? I know we're kind of short-staffed tonight. It took us a little bit to get here.
Oh, that's fine. That's why I said it wasn't an emergency. I just wanted to talk to you guys and see, pertaining to the cell phone and not even being able to get a hold of my children.
So the cell phone, you guys are married, so the cell phone's going to be marital property. Is it a phone, it's your phone, like you use the phone all the time? Okay. Do you guys pay the bill together? Both of you pay the bill?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, we have a joint account.
Okay. So we can go to the house, and here's the thing. I can tell him that he should give you the phone.
He probably won't even open the door for you.
Really?
He won't. Okay. It's fine.
Do you have a key to the house?
We have just a key code to get in.
Okay, so you can let me in the house, and I can make contact with him. If you live there with him, right? You all live there. It's not like a house. You guys aren't separated where he lives there and you live somewhere else. Okay, yeah. If you have every right to the house, so you can let me in the house. Are there guns in the house? Do you think that he would be like violent with me or anything like that? Not that means we wouldn't go there, but
no,
okay. So then, yeah, we can go there, make contact with him. and get your phone back. I mean, you shouldn't have to be just driving around without a phone and going to work without a phone if that's your goal. The thing is, I mean, if he wants to dig in his heels and say, I'm not giving the phone back, I mean, I can't take him to jail for not giving your marital property phone back, you know? But, I mean, if it's been some time now, he's probably calmed down a little bit, you know, as I'm sure you have. And hopefully, you know, just with the police being there would be enough for him to give the phone back. So, with there being a domestic disturbance, I have to go there and make contact with him anyway, make sure that, not saying that, not implying that you would do this or anything, but it's a domestic incident, so I have to make contact with him, make sure he's not laying there with a knife, you know, sticking out of him, bleeding out. So, just I have to make contact with both parties, make sure that what he says is the same thing you say, that he's not going to tell me, no, she hit me in the head with a baseball bat, and I've been, you know, at the hospital getting stitches for the last hour, or vice versa, you know. The kids don't tell me, no, he hit my mom with a baseball bat, or something like that. So, just make sure everybody's stories are the same. That there's no indications of physical violence or anything like that. So if you want to go over there and hang out in the car, I can talk to him and try to get the phone back. Or it's all up to you. It's all what you.
I mean, I hate to make it a big deal for the kids or anything. It's pretty hard to function without having that to be able to contact them if they need me.
Yeah. Especially if they're, you know, it's not like they're little kids. They're of school age, so they're going to school tomorrow.
Work.
Okay. I can have another officer meet us over there, and I can follow you over there, and then,
She felt really worried because she couldn't call her kids without it. The police officers, ready to help, came up with a plan. They were going to keep her safe like bodyguards as she went back to the house. They wanted to help her get her things back and be able to talk to her kids again. Everyone was feeling tense but hopeful as the officers got ready to go with her, making sure she was safe during this scary time. Right at the front door of their house, everything became very stressful. The husband was super angry and didn't want to let the police come in. He kept yelling, "This is my house," and stood in the way of the door. The police officers tried to speak to him calmly, but he wasn't paying any attention to what they were saying.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Officer Gillen, Port Orange Police Department. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to wake the dog up. We're,
Good girl.
we're here, obviously, just,
Hey, sit.
I guess you and your wife had an argument earlier. Any pushing, kicking, scratching, shoving, or anything like that during the argument?
What?
Any pushing, kicking, scratching, shoving
we're
during
good.
the argument? Nothing like that? Okay. She wants to get her phone and some belongings so that she can go and stay in a hotel for the night, go to work in the morning. Do you have her phone?
Nope.
Okay, where's her phone at?
No idea. Enough.
Alright, do you want to hang out with Officer Lowry or me and Officer Lowry while she grabs her belongings? And
No,
phone?
dude, you guys aren't welcome.
What's that?
You guys aren't welcome.
Okay, well, she wants us here, so we're going to be here as long as she wants us.
Well, it's my
here.
house.
It's both of us.
Okay, you guys are married. It's marital property.
Okay. Well, it's my house.
Okay,
Listen, man,
you
we don't
can't
want
keep
any
her out of it.
conflict
Listen.
with that. Yeah.
Nobody's trying to agitate this anymore. You have 2 children in the house. This has already gone past where it needs to be. All we're doing at this point, just so you know, all we're doing is a documentation report. A documentation report saying that you guys verbally argued and that she got some belongings and left the house for the night. You're going to make this a lot more complicated if
No,
you
I'm
try
not.
and refuse her entry into the house.
No, I'm not.
Okay. She needs to get inside to get her phone and belongings that she needs to spend the night elsewhere.
No.
Okay. Sir, you cannot keep her out of her own house.
Okay. It's my house.
Okay.
That's her choice.
Okay. Are you guys not married? Are you married?
You guys are married, correct?
Enough. Girl.
You guys are married, correct?
Sir, I'm telling you, the easiest way to go about this is let her get her stuff and go on about her way for the rest of the evening, and you guys can talk about things
She
tomorrow.
can go about her way as much as she wants.
Okay.
But that's it. So,
That's all we're asking.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking. Nobody,
Try to be cool about it, man.
like I said, you're not in trouble. She's not in trouble. She just needs to
All right.
get her stuff
Yeah.
so that she can go on and do what she's got to do.
Well, peace out.
Okay, well, she wants us here, so we're not going to
Okay.
leave until she's done
I'm-
getting her
dude,
stuff.
she's not even in the house, so get the out of here.
Okay, she's
How
right
about
here.
that? Okay? So I tried to be polite, but at this point, get the out of here.
Okay, so here's what's
Both
going to
y'all.
happen. I'm gonna tell her that she has every right to force entry into the house. Okay?
No, she does not.
Yes, she does.
She lives.
The situation got even more heated. The husband raised his voice a lot. The police stayed calm and warned him that he could get arrested or even tased if he didn't stop being angry.
And if you try and stop her, I'm gonna take you to jail. I'm telling you that right now.
But the husband didn't listen. He kept arguing and resisting. The husband's frustration kept growing, and the police were working hard to keep things safe. But in their house, there was a lot of nervous energy with everyone feeling tense. Then the husband started pushing the police officers. He wasn't backing down. The officers who had been working to keep things peaceful had to switch their strategy. They had to arrest him, but they still tried to do it in the calmest way possible.
He wants us here. He wants us here. You better back up.
Back up, man.
Back up. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail.
Back up.
All right, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
However, the husband didn't listen to the police and the situation got even more bad.
You're gonna get tased if you don't stop. Stop. 3, 2, stop resisting right now.
Stop, motherfuckers. Stop.
Stop or you're gonna get drives done. You gonna put your hands behind your back?
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back for resisting arrest.
For what?
You ready?
For what?
I'm gonna tase you.
No, you're not.
Ready?
You're about to.
You ready? Put your hands behind your back.
Behind your back.
Last chance.
Hey, I got this.
Dude, I got this one secure.
I got video up in
I got
here.
this one secure.
We have video as well. Hey, I got videos up in here.
Too late now. You're
Assholes. Yeah, what did I do? No, what did I do? Huh? You fucking
Stop it there.
You f***ing asshole. Told you it wasn't worth it.
Stop.
Are you good?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah,
To
you
the
good.
car. To the car.
Headbutt you.
You headbutt me with that problem.
Yeah.
Stop. To the car.
Yeah.
Hey, you just assaulted a police officer.
What'd I do?
You just assaulted a police
How'd
officer.
I do? How'd
You
I-
just threatened him with the intent to headbutt him.
That's another.
Good job. Felony
Yeah.
charge. Congratulations.
Felony charge.
Oh, you got room. You act like a child. That's how you're gonna be treated.
Due to this, he was charged with attacking a police officer and resisting arrest. It was a big deal, and you could feel how tense everything was. All through this crazy moment, the police officers kept their cool. They kept trying to calm her husband down, hoping to avoid having to arrest him. But no matter what they said, he wouldn't listen. And police take serious action. However, at last, the officers had no choice. They had to do their job and take legal action.
Oh, you take him down. Oh, take him down.
On your stomach. Oh, you. On your stomach.
Hold on.
Yo, kill me. Kill me, motherfuckers. Huh? You f***ing cunt. Kill me. Yeah, kill me. Yeah. George Floyd. Kill me, you f***ing asshole.
Hey, just hold the light for me.
Yeah, you f***ing cunt.
Wanted the phone, I can't get
Yeah,
a hold
you
of it.
f***ing. Shut the f*** up. Go ahead, kill me. Go ahead. Go ahead and kill me, you f***ing cunt. You f***ing asshole, motherfucker.
We're gonna roll back this way, Tony.
Here, actually, just let's search him while he's on the ground.
Yeah. Search me for what?
You're under arrest. You're going to jail, so we're searching you.
Yeah, you motherfuckers.
This is the alcohol.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Stop.
This is over. Nobody's aggressive if you're not aggressive.
Get the f out of here.
That's the mother of your children.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a f***ing slut. Roll over. You motherfuckers.
Are you really gonna kick me right now? Lay down flat.
Now that's battery on a law enforcement officer.
Oh, yeah,
2
yeah,
felony charges. Enjoy prison.
Yeah, you motherfuckers.
Enjoy prison.
Yeah, you motherfuckers. You can come into my house and then you
Kick him again. Get another charge.
Yeah.
Every time you kick him, it's another
Yeah,
charge.
you assholes.
Huh? Cut it out, dude.
Huh? Have a seat.
Have a seat.
It's all on tape, mother.
Get on the side.
Yeah.
It's all on tape.
You're right, it is.
Yeah. Mother.
It was a tough situation for everyone involved. The husband's actions made it impossible for the officers to do anything else. They had to arrest him to keep everyone safe. In all the confusion, the wife stood there feeling scared and sad. She watched everything happening, feeling stuck between keeping herself safe and her love for her husband. When the police asked her to write down what happened, she wasn't sure what to do. She had so many feelings. She was sad about her husband's behavior, but at the same time, she didn't want to cause more trouble for him. Officers saw the struggle in her eyes. They gently told her that it was okay, that she wasn't doing anything wrong by wanting to get her stuff and keep herself and her kids safe. They reminded her that she had every right to feel safe in her own home.
Are you willing to complete a sworn written statement for me of what you saw in here?
Oh, I don't know.
It's completely up to you.
I don't think I want to right now.
No.
I don't want him in trouble. He's a good person. He's so
Unfortunately,
addicted right now.
he did this to himself.
I know.
It's kind of one of those things. So there's really not a whole lot we can do about it. We tried to reason with him. We tried to talk with him about it. He just kept going, antagonizing us, trying to, be aggressive. I understand. So if you don't want to do a sworn written statement, it's an optional thing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't.
Not a problem. Not a problem. If you have any other questions or anything like that,
I asked him, is he going to sit in jail a weekend?
Do you feel like we did anything wrong in this situation?
No, didn't.
Okay. All right.
He would go to first appearance tomorrow,
Okay.
and since I'm guessing you're the only person who come and bond him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't bond him out, he'll be there for a while.
Yeah.
How long's a while?
Did you get his bond amounts?
So $2,500 for him to get out. $250 to go through bail bonds.
Then I'm an enabler.
Yeah.
If I let him out, I'm enabling the drinking.
That's your decision.
decision.
I can tell you what I would do. I'd let him sit.
I am going to, because
He needs to understand that this kind of behavior is not
no,
cool.
it's not.
Okay.
not.
You guys got two kids in the house?
sons.
2 sons in the house. I saw them looking through the window.
I
That's
know.
not something I want to see. Is these kids looking out, looking at us, taking their? Is he their father?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
To jail.
The wife listened, taking in their words. She was clearly in a tough spot. Caught between her feelings for her husband and the need to protect herself and her children, the officer's kind words offered comfort, but the worry and sadness in her eyes said it all. This was a hard choice for her, and no matter what, she decided, it wasn't going to be easy.
Oh, man. My house.
We explained it to you like a million times. I did not want to take you here at all.
Okay, so
Trust me,
then-
I was getting ready to go to lunch. I did not want to take you here.
So then you charge me with a felony of assault on an officer?
Tell a police officer you're going to headbutt him while you're this close to his face.
Okay, it's my house.
You still can't, if there's a police officer there for a lawful reason. You think it's okay to threaten a police officer?
No, I don't. But at the same time, you think it's okay that you guys come into my house and
Did you
threaten
see
me?
your wife there with us?
Okay.
Your wife has just as much rights to the property as you do. Just like imagine your wife was in the house and she's locked you out. And you tell us, I want to go inside the house.
It'd be different.
And you
dude.
go inside the
It'd
house
be different,
and your wife
'cause
tries
I
to you
pay
out.
for it.
It doesn't matter. You guys are married. I get what you're saying because
Okay,
I pay
that's
the bills
fine,
in my
but-
house. I get what you're saying.
Okay, that's fine, but for you guys to jack me around like that,
You're fine with us. If you were just a gentleman about it and you said, okay, I'm under arrest, and you put your hands behind your back, then it wouldn't have been a big deal.
okay, so
What do
know
you want us
it's
to do?
bullshit, dude.
What do you want us to do?
you know it's bullshit.
What did you want us to do?
You know it's bullshit. I didn't.
That's why we have body cameras, sir.
Okay.
Everything's on body camera. You got 3 cameras that capture
Okay.
everything. And
Well,
then
you
you've
know
got
for a
cameras
fact-
in your house.
You know for a fact that if I would have fought back, that it'd be a different story, right?
Okay, well, if you would have fought back, we would have charged you with battery on a law enforcement
No, you would
officer.
have tased me.
Sure, maybe.
No, that's what you threatened, but
Well, I threatened to tase you if you wouldn't give us your hand because you had this hand in front of you the whole time. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
If you would have fought us, I probably would have been using my taser. We just would have fought you back.
Okay, so I didn't fight you guys, right?
No.
Okay, so
You threatened to headbutt an officer. That's the violence. That's the reason it's resisting with violence. Is because you offered to do violence to a police officer. If you didn't do that, it just would have been resisting without violence.
reason in my own house.
All right, but we're there for a lawful reason.
The judge is gonna put me in prison for you guys coming to my house for my wife's cell phone. Give me a break.
He was in big trouble now, facing some serious charges because of how he acted. The officers hoped that people would learn from this, see the importance of staying calm, and understand that the police are there to help keep things safe. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these matters. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay safe and stay informed. Until next time.